Okay, year 5, hello and welcome to my kitchen. Now, today we're going to talk about fractions and turning them into percentages. So, what I have in my hand is a chocolate chip cookie. Now, this represents one whole, or in other words, 100%. Now, something to think about. I'm about to bite this cookie in half. So, when I have halved it, I want you to think about what percentage do I have left. Okay, give us time to think about it while I munch down this. Be right back. Okay, right. I now have half of my cookie. Hopefully you should all have the answer that this is now 50%. Half of 100% is 50%. Now, this is the representation of half. This is the fraction of what it looks like. And we're going to look at this in a bit more detail. Okay, so here we are. We have our half fraction. Now, what if I were to tell you that fractions can also be seen as a set of instructions? So, what this fraction is telling us is we take our 100%, which we have here, and the first step we do is we take this number 2, and that is the instruction that we have to divide. So, we take 100%, and we divide it by 2. And that equals 50%. But we're not done there, guys, because we've got this little chappy up here, number 1. And we've done our dividing in our fractions. So this instruction is telling us we've now got to multiply. So we've got 50, and we're now going to take 50 and multiply it by 1, and that makes, that's right, you said it, 50%. Wait a minute. Oh, what do you want? How do you explain fractions that look like this? Alright, I'll tell you, but you gotta promise to leave me alone and leave my cookies alone. Sure. Okay, so the new fraction we have now is 3/10. And the way you do it is exactly the same as when you're halving, pretty much. So you take this fraction like a set of instructions like you do when you're halving. So we have our 100%, and we're going to go to the bottom, take our 10. Now that means we have to divide our 100 by 10. So our first one is 100%, there it is, divided by 10, and that equals, yep, call it out if you want. There we go, equals 10. But we're not done there, are we? Because we still have this cheeky fellow up here, the numerator. And he tells us that we have to times. That's right. So we now have 10%, which we now times by 3. And that equals 3 times 10, everyone. Awesome, 30%. And that is the answer.